Hello everyone, what's going on? And welcome back to the Rome Total War Cup of Nations. This is another matchup from Group C, and we have Terminator against Touro. So a very good matchup. Again, two players that should expect to be making it through to the next round. So we'll have to see. Winning these games against between the top players is quite important in this group. So, yeah, big game. So Terminator has Dacia in the first game, and Touro has Greece. I'm gonna quickly look at the money, I guess, in the forum here. So it looks like Dacia gets it's the last one that comes 15.5, and Greeks get 14. So pretty normal. Terminator has 4 chosen swords with 4 upgrades, or 4 or 5 upgrades, so probably silver gold, or bronze gold in the case of this unit. He has 8 archers, gold attack, and yeah, gold attack. He has 2 horse archers, gold attack. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 barbarian noble cav, gold, some gold, silver gold barbarian cav, and another horse archer. So pretty interesting that he has like almost no fully upgraded units. I'm not sure what the deal was with the only gold attack archers against Greece. I mean, obviously, I don't think Greece is going to necessarily kite, but they could in this matchup with Spartans. I guess with 14k, maybe it's a bit difficult. So, but yeah, it's not going to be able to sustain an archer war with only gold attack archers, so pretty interesting. Obviously, cannot see Terminators or Touro's army yet, so let's just skip through. He's got the horse archer, so he has 10 archers. It's going to be, annoying for Greece to deal with. He has enough cav. Of course, like the barbarian cav is not really going to do much, but the noble cav should be strong enough against Greece, but of course the question is a Greek box will be tough to deal with. But you can see Terminator going very wide here. He's split into 2 groups, and he just wants to surround early on in the game, most likely. But we'll have to see what Touro's strat is. Most likely just going to be an armored hoplite sort of defensive structure, some militia cav and Greek cav, but we'll have to see for sure. How many hoplites he chooses to bring, how many archers, and how much cav, because it really could be variable. But you probably expect, like, I don't know, 686 or something, with 6 hoplites, 6 archers, and 8 cav. But it could be 8 hoplites as well if you try to box completely. So let's see. Looks like he has 3 militia cav and 5 Greek cav, yeah. So Greek cav are gold 1, looks like. Pretty expensive, to be honest. The militia cav, like they're silver gold or something. Gold. He has only 5 hoplites. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure I agree with that. Gold defense armored hoplites and some regular no upgrade Spartans. But it does have 4 Cretans and 3 archers. So it's a bit weird to me because you're not going to win the archer war. Although again, the archers will be gold and the Cretans maybe no upgrades. But the archers are going to be gold, so they will be able to stand a bit more than the Dacian archers. So perhaps something to look out for. But 7 versus 10, you're still just going to lose the archer war. So I'm not sure investing in the Cretans and everything is really a good idea here for Greece, because with only 5 hoplites, it's going to be quite difficult to defend. So you have to worry about that. So the Bush Cav are just going to help be annoying here. Now with 4 chosen swords and the heavy cav, you can really attack this quasi box pretty effectively. Anyway, the archers are just getting shot down. Again, he will be able to do some good damage on these regular archers. And with no defensive grids, they're also very easy to rout. You can just see the militia cav even putting in a lot of work there. But the numbers for Dacia should prevail, ultimately, you would think. Militia cav getting shot down by the horse archers here, doing a lot of damage at close range, of course. Probably not ideal for Touro to stand there. But he's just trying to harass these archers as much as possible to allow his archers to do better. We can just skip through the skirmishing here. Nothing really interesting is happening. Oh, he gets a nice charge there, but I think, these archers, I guess they were all skirmish mode, but they were close enough to the general and everything that they didn't rout. But it was quite close, and he doesn't lose too many militia cav for that. So nice attack. Trying to rout those archers, but you can see quite a few archers dying. Not so many Greek archers dying, although these Cretans are getting owned. But the regular archers are quite fine. He's just shooting down the edge Cretans, it looks like, mostly. Here it goes for an attack here. the Barbarian Cav and the Bush Cav, but there's better support. Or it's actually Greek Cav. But the Barbarian Cav are actually taking the better of this engagement. He doesn't try to route this unit, which I feel like is bad. He should have just recharged the Barbarian Cav that probably route. Instead, they're just going to trade off, and the Greek Cav is going to lose because of the charge there, but there's only 11 Barbarian Cav left. It's not really anything significant. But, yeah, I think if he just recharges the Barbarian Cav there with the Bush Cav, just touches them, it would route instantly. So he's going to counter rush the other side. Fair enough. Archer far back here, Terminator keeping this archer safe because it's lower numbers. So he's just going to attack this flank. He can easily route these archers. There's no real defense here. Oh, surely don't go after the chosen swords here. Yeah, I think the chosen swords would be fine there. I think you should go for the archer trade. Like, surely if you just attack these archers, there's only one barbarian cav to defend them. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 archer kills with all your cav chasing in. Fuck your archers, like, just protect them with hoplites. And I think you're okay. But I think Terminator, or Touro, sorry, is a bit indecisive here. Like, at least send like 3 cav to kill these archers. But he's not doing that. And now he's just trying to defend his own archers, which is fair, but now Terminator can just say, okay, I won't go for your archers, I'll just run away, and now my archers are still alive, and you didn't really accomplish anything. Going for the general here, which is okay, because the hoplites are a bit spread out right now. Sorry, lag. But the armored hoplites will start to win this fight though. The general is surrounded, so he's going to lose as human. Nice recharge there. But they're winning in combat, so they're not going to rout. Okay, now only by the mass recharge do they actually rout. But now there's going to be a mass charge, and there's not a lot of hoplites here. But the general for Dacia just insta routes, which is funny. So they just mass rout, I guess. Oh, I guess the general died for Dacia, that's why. So he died and insta routed. So Greeks actually get the better of this. And he actually, oh shit, everything routed, holy fuck. But he doesn't have enough units to actually kill all these routing. You shouldn't, okay, right now the best play is for these cav units to chase these barbarian noble cav off the battlefield. Because then they will not come back and you'll just easily win. You can kill these archers at any point with the amount of cav that's left on the field. You don't need to chase all these archers with like 4 cav. You can just chase these 2 archers with like 1 or 2 cav and chase these barbarian noble cav. 17, 17, 11, the general over here at 16. There's a lot of men on the field. So it'll be important to go after them. He also charged in his Scythian mercenaries here, which was probably a bad move because I'm sure they had ammo, and that probably meant that they helped facilitate that mass route. Fortunately, these barbarian cav or noble cav were just routing like nearby, but again, if you had 1 cav chasing these guys, they would not come back. You will get these guys off the field though, which is very nice. But a couple of them are going to start to come back here. So nothing is over, but if he kills these archers, it will be over. So he's got to protect them. He's only going to lose Chosens, and they might come back as well. They're still at 15 men, so you might be able to get this archer warband, but it looks like it's okay for now. And honestly, the Greeks obviously have come back out much better in this matchup so far, but there are still a lot of archers left, so nothing is really determined yet because almost all the archers have survived for Dacia. And Touro, yes, he did route those cav, but the cav were never the win condition, really. I mean, they partially are for Dacia, but as long as the Greek cav is mostly dead and the archers can survive, you know, he can just shoot down these archers and then shoot down the pikes, and he has also his chosen sword still alive here. So it's not really a big problem as long as the archers survive. And the Greek cav did take heavy losses in this fight, which means that they're not too healthy now. You can see like he does have quite a few units, but this Greek cav is going to go down trying to route the archer. A fair gamble, but they weren't able to route the archer, which is pretty surprising kind of. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units left, but they're all very weak. And so they're gonna have a tough time hunting down these archers. And you can see quite a few of the noble cav have come back. There's 3 out of the 4 are still here. One of the barbarian cav, only one of the horse archers, unfortunately, but also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 archers, right? So all 8 archers are still alive, which means that he still has pretty much most of his ammo to shoot down Greek forces now. Terminator can just rest here. He's gonna use Sword Archers a bit aggressively here, which is probably bad because they're alone. They'll get focused down. Just rest them, honestly. Maybe they're already rested, but yeah, winded. But better to just chill. So the Greek Cav, again, is going to go for these archers over here. They might be able to successfully get them. They are fresh, though, and the Greek Cav is, like, winded and tired, so he can probably get to them. Chosen's might get focused down here, but he actually gives this up, and you can see the tired Cav are really, really shit. So they're just going to rout. Touro is probably, with his Cav being so tired, his best place is just wait and rest here. Make sure Cav is fresh, and then you can actually try to hunt down some of these archers. You still have, 4 or 5 archers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers. One of them is quite low, but 5 archers. You can still do a missile war. Again, these guys are only gold defense. Focus down some of these archer units, wait till your Cav is fresh, and then try to hunt down some archer units and then box. That's the win condition for Touro, I'd say. But he's gonna rush, and he has his hoplites are fresh and everything, but his Cav, which is the only thing that can actually catch archers, is very tired, so that's not gonna go well. And these Cav literally can't do anything. They can't do anything. They cannot touch anything. They can kill archers, but that's it. But when they're very tired, they can hardly catch archers anyway, so Terminator has to be careful here with the red line. Maybe going for the Chosen Swords. The Spartans, again, with their excellent stamina, can really hunt down these units. And so he's going to try to do that, but he does have 2 Noble Cav here, which are tired and winded, but again, they're so much better at melee that it's not a problem. Commits in here, and yeah, all the Cav is dead. And that's a big problem. So, of course Touro thinks, yeah, I have a Spartan here, I can hold that on, but the Cav are so weak, they just get like one shot every time by the Barbarian Noble Cav, because they're so tired, and they're, bad. So the Spartans, yes, they'll maybe kill some, but he gotta charge into all 4 of the Cav units. And even if he trades his Barbarian Noble Cav for these Cav, it's completely worth it, because, again, with no archers, these, with no Cavs to hunt down the archers, the nations are going to win the game. But the Chosen Swordmen are getting hunted down by the Spartans, and there's not much that Terminator can do about this, because he doesn't the only way to kill these Spartans right now is to shoot them down, and that does not seem very likely. I guess these Cretans are out of ammo, so he's going to use them as well to try and tag the Chosen Swords. What she's successfully doing, I guess. They actually killed some of them too. Beast. The Cretan archers are overpowered. Down to 14, 13, and 14 here. And some of the Cav came back, but again, exhausted. And Terminator is fine with this. He's just chilling. He's resting his other units here, over here, winded and stuff. So finally, he just commits. Again, really smart move by Terminator. He commits this Noble Cav to rout the Greek cavalry. Because he knows if he routs them this time and gets some kills on them, they're not going to come back from routing. They're so close to the red line, and they'll probably be too small to even come back. Which means that he'll lose a Barbarian Noble Cav, but again, he's not going to need that Cav with the amount of ammo he has left, and he also has some other Cav units left. If he can just rout the Cav, he can just, shoot down all of the Greek units, most likely. Of course, the armored hoplites will be annoying in a box, but his earlier engagement over here did a number on the armored hoplites. The Spartans are no problem. They will all die to the arrows pretty quickly. But these Spartan armored hoplites are very resistant to arrows, but they're also very weak. 28, 24, and this one's at 34, so not even close to healthy. He might think this Cretan has ammo, so he's trying to kill it. But at the very least, he's baiting in these Greek Cav, which he can just kill. Chosen Sword's still alive. You can try to run them away, I suppose. And these archers still have ammo, but the Cretans are out, which means these big archer units probably don't have too much. Smaller ones will have a lot of ammo still. So there goes the Barbarian Noble Cav, but there goes the Cretan. There's only this one exhausted Greek Cav, which can't really do anything. The Chosen Archers can just kill them in melee. But they are tired, so the Spartans now, using their OP stamina to just hunt down the archer units. And there's nothing nothing Terminator can do about this, really. Barbarian Cav rout everything now, and they just run away. Nice play from Terminator there. Actually got quite a few kills on these Spartans as well with the rear charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills on the Spartans. So this Spartan's down to 20, this one's down to 35, and they're winded, but they could try to keep chasing, but eventually he's going to run back to his own men, and then he'll just start to focus fire the Spartans with all his archers, and it'll be tough. So, Spartan down to 20, 2 of the armored hoplites quite low, and this is looking much, much better for Terminator now. He still has quite a bit of ammo, I would assume, on his archers. Of course, if he runs out of ammo, he will lose easily, but I think there's still a ways to go. And now these Spartans are a bit isolated. He doesn't have enough Cav, really, to hunt them down, but he's going to hunt the archers instead. The armored hoplites do a good job preserving them. He's starting to shoot, but he's going to finally touch the archers. The archers were exhausted, by the way, and they never rested, right? So the problem there is that they're exhausted, so they instant rout, essentially. And now Terminator has just a completely winning endgame because he already routed the archers. He doesn't have to shoot them down, which would waste a lot of ammo. He did get the Chosen Archer Warband over here. And they will rout off the field with 7 men, but he goes for the Spartan kill, realizes that's a bad idea. He doesn't have enough Cav to kill the Spartans, straight up, but he has a lot of ammo, and that's, sufficient. His archers are going to be very well rested here. I would have thought they were better rested, but a couple of them are pretty tired. But now he can just start shooting down. There's one archer unit left, but again, he should sell out with his cav to kill this unit at some point. Bro decides to keep running. His hoplites are fresh. There goes the archer unit. Wasn't able to protect it. It's very, very difficult to protect that archer unit at that point. This cav is exhausted. It's not going to do anything. Doesn't have to worry about it. But, you know, you have to try to catch the, catch these hoplites off guard. Either he has to commit to charging them and just to give him his archer some time, but you can see he splits up, and now he should be able to shoot them in the back. And of course, once these hoplites get a bit more tired, then the cav or the, it's gonna be hard to catch the archers, basically, and the cav can potentially charge them. So I would classify this as a bit of a throw. I think after this point, Touro had this game completely won, but he didn't chase the noble cav down, first of all, and then he didn't rest. And at that point, he was just losing because Terminator was able to get back into the game. Just route an archer there. But that's, again, now you have an isolated general unit here. He's going to just probably charge it. No, he just waits. He knows he has a bit of time here to rest, so now he kills the general.
The enemy
nice play.
Shows his worth.
Yes, these hoplites are coming, but he had enough time to shoot some volleys and also rest his cav a little bit. You can see his cav are also very tired, so he has to be careful with these charges. They'll do a lot of damage, but he got a rear charge, so it didn't matter. Everything is exhausted, but you can see he's also resting some of the archers, and the armored hoplites are now winded and tired. The Spartans are even very tired. So Touro's and there's archers behind. These archers actually came back from routing, I think, here, which is surprising, but they came back so fast, but they did. And now there's not enough Greek units here with so much ammo and archers left in the field. He's gonna catch this. Oh no, the archers actually route themselves. Hunting them down, he has to do this, but he can barely touch them, it takes him a while. Now he says, okay, I can go hunt these units now, but again, exhausted cav turner needs to be careful. I think he's better off not doing this, personally. You should just rest the cav until they're winded and then go kill these, like, exhausted hoplites. Just want to go after the Spartan, logically. He has some chosen swords left, so he's going to use them to help kill the, Oh, nice rear charge. And everything is exhausted, so even though his cav is exhausted, rear charges on the hoplites will just rout them. And now there's just simply almost no infantry left, so this should be pretty free. And they're isolated as well. Just touches them, routs them. Nice play from Terminator there. And he will get the win here, so pretty clinical from Terminator in the endgame, but he almost lost because of the mass rout. It was a bit unlucky, that mass rout. Like, his swords were winning, they got rear charged by like the entire Greek cavalry force, and then he tried to countercharge, but his general died on the charge, so a bit unlucky, but he manages to get it back, so nice. Next up, it's Scythia for Terminator and Seleucids for Touro. Very interesting matchup. Let me go check militia hoplites. Holy power. Let me go see. So Selly gets 13k against Scythia with no chariot limits, and Scythia gets 15. So not even a huge money advantage for Scythia, which could be annoying because these rushes for Seleucids can be really fucking annoying. So just because Scythia and like maidens and shit are so bad against chariots because they have loose spacing by default, so they really get run over by the chariots. So Touro has some like gold 1 militia cav for some reason. They are going to be really important militia cav to hunt down archers, but gold 1 seems a bit excessive, especially when you have only like, probably bronze gold companions here. Maybe silver gold and bronze gold companions. Like if you just take off the upgrades on the militia cav, you can probably get like gold companions or some shit. Nice. 3 chariots, 6 archers with no upgrades, just to be annoying, and 6 militia hoplites, which actually makes no sense. Gold militia hoplites. Literally anything I feel like is better, like 3 silver shield pikes or some shit. Like militia hoplites will actually do nothing. They will just instant routes to rear charge, even if they're gold. Especially in this matchup where the mains are also shit against pikes, like you really, I think, just want to go with the pikes. Not sure how much a gold militia cav really costs you, but yeah, I remember like a couple of cons ago, or maybe last con, I was playing this matchup with Luke a lot. He had Scythia and he was playing someone that had Seleucids, and it was honestly a fucking annoying matchup. Like, it's so hard to stop this rush of Scythia because all your cav can't block the chariots. Your archers, yes, they're good, but they just get pushed back by infantry, and these infantry are actually real, they won't, the mains aren't really gonna be able to do much against them. But anyway, let's look at the army of Terminator. He has 3 peasants, it looks like, on the flanks and in the center. There's a lot of chosen archers, as you'd expect, just like bronze upgraded chosen archers. 5 of them? 6 of them, actually. Makes sense, you need the long range against the chariots. Yeah, some gold attack, barbarian archers, archer warband. So he probably has 6 mins, 2, 3, 4, 6 mins, 2 horse archers. These horse archers are like gold, silver, or maybe GG2, I don't know. It could be G attack and 2 upgrades. Mins are gold, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So Touro started a bit tight. He's gonna rush the right flank. So already on fire arrows is Terminator, because he doesn't want to deal with chariots. Archer losses already, but that's not really a big deal. The archers are not a huge threat. You can see Terminator aggressively using his archers over here, trying to get some free shots on those sides early on. And he might do. Oh, they were not on fire arrows. Yeah, he was starting the side straights before the fire arrows. Bit strange. The militia hoplites just screening the rush. Here comes 2 side chariots to the left, but they are in range of like 1, 2, 3 archers or something. They're gonna fucking take some fire. They might not have muck though. But he doesn't have any way to kill the archers quite yet. The chariots will obviously kill the archers, but it's not really ideal. Oh, these guys aren't on fire arrows either. What the fuck? He's gonna get into these chosen archer warbands. On the other flank though, of course, there's no chariots here, so Terminator can be much more aggressive. But okay, here comes the rush. The horse archers should probably escape the chariots. But the chariots are quite quick, so be careful. But they're also going to take fire like directly from the front here, so they will, they won't die to this, but oh, one did actually. This is good for Terminator. He does lose some archers, but if he can counterattack on these archers, yeah, and you can probably route some militia hoplites, this is completely fine because he still has a lot of archers. I don't know about this though. These headhunting mains are like going into the fray, and he's going to lose 1 for sure. Actually, maybe 2. Oh no, it's a horse archer, even worse. Oh, yeah, so he loses a lot here. I think he has to just accept that this was lost. I don't know why he came over here. I feel like it was a mismicro. And just threw away another unit. Okay. The mins are just killing everything down the line, but he lost a lot of mins for this. A lot of mins. And the problem is he doesn't have, now that he lost so many units over here, these 3 companions are just like very strong. If these mins are weak, there's not much that he can do against them, which means that even if the chariots amok, he'll have a problem. He does amok his first chariot though. That's a good sign. This chariot's 8 men, so it's still chilling, and this one's 9, still chilling, so now these militia hoplites are actually fighting his chosen archer warbands. There's no chariot close by, but this is where I'm saying that the 3 companions can actually do a lot here. These other mains have to run back to the general here and help him out. We'll take some damage on his comps, but he's gonna get some archers for free. There's still 2 chariots, so this could get very dicey very quickly, I would say. Right, okay, goes for the peasants instead of the chosen archer here. That's strange. Maybe tried to use the charge to route that, but anyway. Militia hoplite going down, but he still has 5 militia hoplites, no big deal. Gets this archer, gets this archer. Horse archers are shooting the companions at close range, is good, but there's still 2 chariots left, and I don't think he has a way to stop the chariots at this point. Like, he only has a few archers left, 3 or 4 archers. Actually saves this chosen archer, which is big. But he still has 3 chosen archers and a regular archer. But he's only killed, 1 chariot, and there's still some Seleucid archers and the 3 comps that he doesn't really have enough mins. Well, at this point, 13, so 26. So he has like essentially 2 units of mins. And there's 3 units of comps. So it's a bit annoying. This chariot though, oh, killing off this archer warbands. Okay, this one was caught though, and it really counted in my 4 units. So he still has 4 units of archers. These archers apparently want to go kill a peasant. I'm gonna go down to the Mushkev. But now Touro is like pretty isolated. These companions are pretty isolated. This doesn't seem like great because they are just gonna get shot at basically. There's enough mins to deal with this for now. And now when they start losing men, the mins will become a bit more powerful, but the comps, They're 21, 25, and 15, so this comp is probably not very healthy at this point, and now they're much more, well, not much, there's not, the number of companions is not so much bigger than the number of enemy middens at this point, so that makes the cavalry battle a bit more interesting, but again, there are still two scythe chariots, but they are winded, so, you know, I want to chill. Now I might try to use this horse archer to shoot down the side chariot, but that might not be the most effective way. I mean, obviously you should try to do it because it's isolated, and if you can kill it, that would be big. But yeah, it's just hard for the chariots to die to the archer's horse. Here he commits onto this very tired Mushka, so he should easily kill it, and he does. Nice play there. You just realized this guy's very tired. He's not gonna do shit in melee. Gold 2. I assume these are gold 2. They might be gold, silver horse archers. Either way, they're pretty much equal to the Mushkev. Now he needs to run out of there though. But now he's gonna get shots at close range here. Maybe we'll shoot down a couple of these chariots and amok them. Would be the ideal, sure. Nothing yet though. And the rush is coming over here. Again, he has all these archers that can just at least like try to trade with the chosen archers. That's nothing doing there. This horse archer is just gonna take whatever shots it can get here. If it can weaken the companions, that's good. If it can weaken the side chariots and amok them, that's also good. And there's a bunch of hoplites there, all fresh, so not bad. The archers are tired, but it doesn't matter. Again, he doesn't really want to take these fights with the maidens against the Alps. If they're tired, the maidens are also tired. He might just be forced to take this fight though. So Touro, okay, but Touro says I don't want that heat really. But he's just gonna wait until his scythe chariots can really start to do something, right? Like that's gonna be the time to commit. Very tired though and winded, so they're not the best in stamina, which will just make them easier to rout and or amok. Especially because they'll lack the speed required to catch up to units and help in that department. But the red line is coming, so we're gonna need to run this way. Okay, the peasant's going down. There was a hidden chosen archer. The beast peasant routs a fucking beta companion cove, which now means there are more maidens than there are comps for sure, and more units as well. This peasant is like the goat. Didn't actually get any kills, but maybe companion was getting shot at or something and was tired. It is dead. It was very tired now. Anyway, Terminator does successfully escape the red line now, and he has like good spacing on his archers. Like he has archers over here, and over here. So if the rush comes in, he'll have to split up, and the fire can come in on the side chariots from any direction. These archers are pretty small, so they're gonna have a tough time amucking the chariots. Does get this chosen archer for free. It was exhausted, so he couldn't really do much to protect it. Now he's only down to 2 archer units, which means he better route these chariots like right now, or he's just gonna lose. And even then, even if he doesn't route, even if these chariots just like kill themselves right now, I think this would probably be sufficient. Touro, like all the pikes. Yes, there's only a bunch of hoplites, but maidens are shit against pikes, and you don't have that many archer units to shoot them down. And there's a fuck ton of archers for Scythia, so he's gonna go ahead and kill some of these hoplites right now, which is good. He like does have to do this at some point, but again it's gonna cost him some men. Especially because these guys are like tired. The comps come in here. He tries to commit, but I guess it doesn't matter. Now he charges into this comp. He'll kill this companion really easily, 2 versus 1. The general is gonna kill off these exhausted maidens. Again, the stamina for Terminator is pretty bad. And now the chariots will just come in and win this. Well, I guess actually he managed to escape. Will the fire arrows come in? They've been taking a lot of fire throughout the game. Oh, there goes one. If they just amucks and kills the other one, that would be like crucial here. I think he still would lose, but unfortunately, he didn't change the attack order. He just commits. He's hoping that Touro will commit on his general instead of the archer, but he doesn't. Exhausted scythe though. I mean, he can't really catch anything. But the archer's gonna go down. Only 2 maidens can definitely not kill this entire army, I don't think. I mean, just chasing it. Actually, just just routes because it lost 2 men to 1 min. But now we get to see this weird end game where Terminator has 8 archer and a min, and there's just 1 min here. The archer just routes, and yeah, the Terminator's gonna route.
This is a big.
So 1-1, nicely done, from Touro. But a bit of a weird game. I think just losing those 2 mins to and horse archer to the chariot was just like probably just a miss micro. And now we get Seleucids versus Dacia. Dacia Terminator, Seleucids is Touro. And this is kind of a similar matchup, honestly, to the last one. Very similar, in fact. But let's see the money on this guy. So Dacia gets 15.5. And Sully gets 11k and 1 chariot. So I guess it's a bit easier, but you also have to worry about cataphracts. Basically, like Seleucid should just go like 2 cataphracts, 2 comps, 2 jav cab, and or like 3 jav cab and a chariot or something, or like maybe or maybe like 3 cataphracts and 1 comp, 6 archers, maybe some peltists, just rush, maybe some like fodder infantry or something. But yeah, the cataphracts are really devastating. Let's see Terminator's army. He has some gold 1 gold 2 barbarian cav. The fuck is going on here? Yeah, gold 2 barbarian cav. Interesting. Doesn't really strike me as very powerful. Over here, actually maxed over here, barbarian cav. Very elite barbarian cav. It's gold 2 barbarian noble cav as well. Only 2 of them though. 2 horse archers and 8 archers with full upgrade. Actually, no, only gold attack archers and some silver gold attack. There's an archer warbands. Actually, no, okay, it's 4 chosen archer warbands and 4 regular archer warbands. And he also has some elite horse archers here. Looks like gold 1 horse archers. So, yeah, but I feel like this is a bit risky because like your archers are not that strong, and you have like almost no cap. Like if he just takes companion spam here, you'll just lose immediately. So yeah, Touro has 4 militia cav. Fair enough. They're like not really well upgraded at all. Gold, silver, gold, bronze, or maybe bronze, gold. I don't know. 1 chariot, of course. He has again militia hoplites for some reason that are gold. And again, silver, gold, militia cav. Upgrade archers, and then he has 2 companions, gold, and a cataphract gold with chariots. So not as much cav, and that's okay. But I mean, even these 3 cav can pretty much kill most of the cav for Dacia. Even though they are well upgraded, they still suck because they're barbarian cav. But with only 1 chariot, of course, the problem is you can just everyone can just skirmish and run these cataphracts into the ground. These barbarian cav at least are going to be easily better than the militia cav, so he's probably using the barbarian cav to anchor his flanks. He'll use his barbarian noble cav to handle these companions, like just follow them around the battlefield, use the horse archers to shoot them, and of course deal with the chariot with the archers. The enemy archers are not really a threat, so that's nice. He's rushing up the middle here with the militia hoplites to push these archers back, and then rush the right with his 3 cav force. You see the archers, the horse screening the companions to try to shoot them. But I would have expected this guy to come over here as well. Okay, he just gets a nice cataphract charge into these archers. Well, it's not a charge because they're on skirmish mode, but they didn't really skirmish. Okay, misses general here. It's a bit risky. But he's just gonna run through and actually route these militia cav. And now this chariot is like in a really shitty spot because you lost your ability to chase these archers and one militia cav, and the chariot will just get shot by like all of these archers. Over here, the cataphracts and companions getting some central kills, and this horse archer will come back, or militia cav will come back. He routes this archer, but the chariot is taking a lot of fire early in the game here, and that's not good. These archers also will come back, but I bet he waits for this militia cav to come back and then just uses to hunt down these archers. You don't want to use your cataphract or really your companions for that. Again, the chariot is just taking fire. Don't get a little muck yet, but you never know. Yeah, militia cav come back, pretty easily can hunt down this archer. Although the horse archers could deal with it. Now he's like units behind. The companion is just being annoying here. actually commits with his bird. No, it's Miss Micro, probably. The companions will just own the Brain Cove. But he has a lot of units here, so. Oh, he didn't run away in time. And the Barbarian Noble Cav GG2 with this other Barbarian Cav will easily kill off the companion. So one companion is down, but a lot of archers are down as well on the Cataphract and the other companion and the chariot still remain. But there go the archers for Touro's side, so he has militia hoplites, but now he's gonna go. I think Touro's play is to commit both companions and both companion and the Cataphract and all four militia Cav to this side, kill these archers off, and then deal with the Cav later. You know, his chariot can also run over this way. So these archers are quite isolated, and these barbarian cav are not in close support. But no, he decides to go back here. But now you haven't killed these archers, and you're gonna get surrounded here, right? These archers should come this way. These barbarian cav are gonna come back and help you over here, so you can't easily take these archers out. And then you have archers over here, you have archers over here. The red line is here. And you just like walk this way into the chariot and just flame it. Force him to run again to some direction and keep him really tired. Like everything's already winded. And for Terminator, fresh archer, warmed up. His general's cav is winded probably, but that's fine. But everything else is like more tired for Lucids because the archers are fresh. It's gonna be very, very hard to kill them. And you can see here come these very, very warmed up and fresh archers that are just standing still before to keep their stamina good. They're gonna walk in this way and probably just start to shoot the chariot. Now he decides to do this, but now he's a lot more tired and Terminator's well, he's not in a better position. I guess he's actually in a worse position, but you know, he ran all the way back over here and then ran back all the way over here, did Touro, so now he's gonna run out of stamina a lot faster. And you can see these guys are already getting tired now instead of being winded doing this. Although okay, there's one Noble Cav, I didn't see that. But yeah, so two Horse Archers and the Noble Cav. This Horse Archer is gonna go down, or sorry, this Archer is gonna go down, Chosen Archer.
The enemy general, he's dead.
Oh, this exclusive general died, I guess, to the fucking archers. No fucking way, dude. And the Cataphracting as well. While the archer is essentially just routing. That's gotta be the unluckiest general death I've ever seen. I actually think this is the unluckiest general death I've ever seen. I just want to see if that's where the general is, though. Sorry, this is important. Do we see him? This should be where he should be dead. I don't see the general, though. See archer, chosen archers. Chosen archer. Oh, yeah. Dude, ain't no way. He literally is the only one that died. How is that possible? Touro's gotta be fucking furious about that. But anyway, it might not be a huge deal. But somehow the general died. I don't know. Can't explain that one. But the general unit is still very healthy. But now he needs to be able to kill these archers. He definitely needs to be able to kill these archers. He realizes he's not going to save this guy, but he might be able to save this guy. I don't know. Probably not with the cataphractor. I don't know if the Scythians are shooting much. Looks like they are. Haven't got many kills though. They're shooting the cataphract. I don't know about that. I would just shoot the. Oh, he's gonna commit. Yeah. He realizes again, I can just take this fight. He has slightly better stamina here, and his guys are just like U1 or something, so they just easily route the skirmisher cav, and that's a huge play from Terminator again, using those aggressive horse archers to shoot down or to melee down the Jav cav. Actually loses one at the very end there, but they'll come back. It's not a huge deal. I think they just were running away, and there's a chariot. Because there's a chariot, and then these guys got some kills. But there are 17 men, there's no reason to think they wouldn't come back. And he's going to use his general to ensure that. But okay, he kills these archers, but now he's very tired. He has a lot of fresh units over here. Terminator should be looking for a counterattack, basically, on the chariot here. Also, this Chosen Archer Warband comes back. He should, like, sneak up behind the chariot and probably flame it. He also killed quite a few of the Militia Cav. Which is good, because they're the only thing that can really hunt down the archers effectively. The Companion is the other unit for that. Companions are losing some men, but Terminator... Okay, he's just gonna shoot them. Okay, well, I don't know, but I would have hid this unit. And hope that he didn't realize the chariot and then flame the chariot and try to unlock it. But now he's just gonna die. Got a couple kills on the companions. 3, 4, and they're dead. Okay. For a unit that came back getting 4 extra kills is certainly acceptable. He has a bunch of fresh cav over here. Only with 1 noble cav, of course, but yes, all 4 of his barbarian, max barbarian cav, on my dad. He has 3 archers, and his 2 horse archers again, so that's... Wait, no. Oh no, that's the Jav. Okay. 2 Scythian mercenaries, yeah. 3 Jav Cubs still remain, but they're pretty low. Let's just skip through this. Looks like Terminator is just gonna shoot them down. Touro doesn't want that, but there's not much he can really do. He's just got like a big cav force over here. He's got his archers to flame, and Touro's eventually just gonna have to rush. Does he rest? No, his cataphract is very tired. Like how, after all this sitting around and me talking, is the cataphract still very tired? He must rest this unit because it's really the only thing that can actually win in melee now. Like yes, the companion can do okay, but against so much cav, you're really gonna need your cataphract to be very good. And he's just like randomly moving around. Like there's no need for this. Sit there. The chosen archers are gonna come forward. They're like in tight formation for some reason. Just shooting the cav. He knows that the enemy archers like can't do that much to the chosen archers because they have no grids. But like I would still not be in tight. And now he's just being aggressive here. He knows like the archers are tired, the cav is very tired, even the chariot is tired. So you can just be aggressive and try to snipe units here. Routes the archers, get some flames off on the chariot, and of course now they're gonna counter rush the archers here. And okay, Touro gets the archers kind of for free here. This is not really great. He's gonna use this archer warband over here to shoot the chariots, but he actually gets all the archers, which probably should not have been allowed, realistically speaking. But let's see, will the chariot unlock to these flames? That's the question. I mean, these Mushcab are going for them, so in a second he's gonna have no archers left, but he's gonna have a massive stamina advantage. And honestly, with so much cap, he could even just take the fight, like literally just take the fight on these units and try to kill them. But the chariot will be annoying. But if you take a blob fight, you know, maybe you can get away with it. A lot of units routing, the archers still routing, Mushcab chasing them down. We're doing a good job of hunting everything down. But now it's going to come down to an endgame with the chariot. The chariot is still alive. But now, of course, Terminator goes for a blob fight, as I said. He wants to fight here where there's like a lot of more morale debuffs for Seleucids. The general is dead, remember that. So the general, yeah, nice play from Terminator. The chariot wasn't close by. Exhausted, very tired units all around. His units are, you know, are pretty good. And of course, the horse archers are tired, but forget that. Everything else is like winded, and the units for Selly here were all like, well, the cataphract especially was very tired, and the general was dead. Remember that. So if he takes a good blob fight here, even if the chariot was close by, he will win this fight 100% because of the morale debuff. Now he has to kill the chariot, but he does the right thing. He just blob attacks the chariot. It'll just insta route. Doesn't want that heat, and Terminator does a nice job recovering there, using his stamina advantage that he got resting here while Touro is not resting, to end the game. And that's that.
Nah, I know
So
you was
nice job
playing.
from
Y'all
Terminator.
had
He turns it around. And this game was looking a little dicey when he lost all his archers on this flank. But I think really Touro just didn't rest. I think that was the main thing. Like he probably had the advantage. And he also lost that companion for free on their flank, which is pretty big. I think even after Touro killed the archers on the other flank, it was probably still in Terminator's favor, but it was looking a little dicey, especially with the chariot winning the muck. But he took that aggressive fight and got the win. So nice play from both players. GG's, and hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.